Hey friends, welcome back. Today's video is a cook with me where I bring you along throughout the week when you get to cook dinner with me and see what we ate. So typically I do these intros in the kitchen, but I was already sitting in the office filming some other stuff, so this is where I'm at. If you are new to the channel, I hope that you enjoy this video and please consider subscribing. Also head over to the Instagram page, follow us over there for more fun and shenanigans. This is another dinner video where I bring you along all week long and show you what our family of 4 has for dinner. A lot of the times I will actually walk you through the cooking process, and that way you get to kind of see all of that. I've had really good feedback on how relaxing it is to watch or how helpful it is to watch. So I've just continued doing it that way. Let me know if you like it. We are a family of 4, as I mentioned. There's my husband and I, and then we have 2 children. Jackson is 7 and Alice is 6. Sometimes they can be picky eaters, so I do modify some of the meals, but I try not to make an entirely separate meal. I try to not encourage that by any means, but I do understand that children, even though they're little people, do have food preferences and opinions, and as long as it's not something completely ridiculous, I'm not gonna force them to eat something that I know they don't like. I would hate if someone did that to me. We get Every Plate some weeks, which is a meal delivery service. If you've not heard of it, feel free to check it out. There's a link below if you want to give it a try, and you can save $20 off your first delivery. I like it because it's easy meals, it's easily replicatable, is that a word, to do later on, and I get to involve the kids. If they want to help in the kitchen, they're easy enough recipes that they can get in there and help cook dinner, which I think is amazing at the age of 6 and 7 that they're wanting to learn how to cook, because that's a life skill that I hope to instill in them. So come along as we cook and eat through the week, and yeah, I don't know where I was going with the end of that. All right, friends, it is Sunday night, and Jackson is going to be helping me with dinner tonight, and we are doing a meal from Every Plate.
So today, or this evening,
good,
we are making ponzu glazed pork meatballs.
Ooh.
And it looks like this.
Yep. With, so, what does it say underneath? What's that say?
With carrot
ribbons
and sesame rice.
Very good. All right, you want to read them the ingredients real quick? Tell them what we need.
What?
Not the directions, the ingredients. There you go. So read that. Scallions.
Ginger, garlic, carrots, sesame seeds, jasmine rice, white bread, Giggaman.
It's a brand. Traditionally brute. Yeah, that's it. So soy sauce. We need soy sauce.
Ground pork, and then
another kikkoman.
Dressing sauce.
Ponzu sauce.
Hoisin sauce.
And then this is what we need from home. What else do we need there?
Well, you'll need vegetable oil.
So oil to cook something in. I thought we'd need garlic, so I got oh, we do need garlic. I always use minced garlic. I use this instead of the fresh garlic. Just, I don't know, it's personal preference. It's one less step that I have to do. But we're gonna show you how easy it is to do an Every Plate meal because Jackson's gonna be helping tonight. And how old are you?
7.5.
7.5, and you like working in the kitchen, huh? All right.
Let's get started.
Jump into the car on a Friday night. I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town. I've never seen a sky so blue. We don't ever play it and the night is young. It doesn't matter what we do. There ain't nobody like you. Look so beautiful, and I'm so lucky to be yours. And you take it.
All right, so this wasn't a step that my hands are sticky, that it said to do. I like to have all of my stuff like out in little prep containers because that's just how I work, and it's easier to pour, and that way I can kind of talk to Jackson about what we're working with. So he helped me. This is the hoisin sauce, this is the soy sauce, this is the ponzu sauce, and then he did the sesame seeds in another container. So those are all ready. Now we're gonna start prepping some, I'm also gonna put garlic in a little cup. We're gonna start prepping this. I'm going to wash the rice, or have Jackson wash the rice. I do that because I use like a fine mesh strainer, pour the rice in, and I run cold water until it runs clear. It washes the starch off, and I just find that it makes the rice not so sticky. And this is 3/4 cup serving, or 3/4 cup in each bag, so this is 1.5 cups of rice. And then we'll start prepping some of this. I'll have to peel and grate the ginger, the bread is gonna be for the actual meatballs. I'll have him cut the scallions with a kitchen knife, and then we have to peel the carrots and then make ribbons out of the carrots. So that's where we're sitting with that. I always say that's where we're sitting. Sorry, I apologize. Alright, so it wants us to toast the sesame seeds. I'm using a little bit of olive oil in here because I don't have vegetable oil. And I'm going to heat this up, and then we're going to put the sesame seeds in, roast them, and then add the rice, and then 2.5 cups of water, 2 1/4 cups, whatever the recipe calls for, into here, and this will be where the rice cooks for the next 15 or 20 minutes.
Might be going crazy, I don't know what to do. My heart is screaming for you, babe. And what I'm trying to say is that you make the sky look blue, even when it is gray, babe. Every time I'm feeling down, you can make it go away. Your light is shining bright on me, got no reason to be afraid. You're glowing in the dark. You're glowing in the dark, glowing in the dark. I feel it in my heart. You're glowing in the dark.
Alright, Jack backed out. He decided he doesn't want to touch raw meat. So here's the bread. We're going to soak it in, what does it say? Half of the soy sauce and 2 tablespoons of water.
Can't stop looking at you, you're like a firefly. Guide me out of the woods now. Oh, I think I lost my way, but got you to help me back. Tell me what I should do now. Every time I'm feeling down, you can make it go away. Your light is shining bright on me, got no reason to be afraid. You're glowing in the dark. You're glowing in the dark. Glowing in the dark, I feel it in my heart. You're glowing in the dark, glowing in the dark, yeah, you're glowing in the dark. You're glowing in the dark. You're glowing in the dark. Glowing in the dark. Feeling in my heart. You're glowing in the dark. Glowing in the dark. Yeah, you're glowing in the dark. You can make it go away. Glowing in the dark. You can make it go away. You're glowing in the dark. I did a lot of bad things, and never did I give in. Just 'cause the thought of being vulnerable made me feel less than I am. I have never felt home till you entered my door.
All right, as you can see, I did modify the kids' meals. I do that sometimes, especially they don't like rice, so this meal was kind of like we had some leftovers in the fridge, so it didn't take much. I had to reheat some leftover mac and cheese. So they did want some of the meatballs. Jackson had half a yogurt left over from lunch, so I'm giving him that with just a few pear slices and some mac and cheese. Alice has mac and cheese, pears, and 2 meatballs. She might want a third. I'm gonna put a little sauce over theirs too because they're a little dry. And then look how pretty these bowls are. Not the bowls, but like the bowls of food. So here's mine and Will's. And we've still got 6 meatballs, some of the sauce, and quite a bit of rice. We always have a ton of leftover rice with these meals, with the rice ones, but that's our dinner for Sunday night, and we will see you tomorrow. Hey friends, welcome back. Tonight is, what is today? Monday. And we are having a chicken couscous bowl with some roasted veggies. So what we've got going here, I've got 2 red onions, 2 Roma tomatoes, 2 lemons, 4 carrots, 1 cup of Israeli couscous, 4 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of sour cream, about a tablespoon of chicken concentrate, what is it? Chicken stock concentrate, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, about a ½ tablespoon of smoked paprika, and about 2 teaspoons of ground cumin. Cumin. So we are going to go ahead, I'm gonna prep the veggies. I think I gotta prep those, put them on an oven sheet for the oven to roast them. Couscous is going to be cooked in a pot of boiling water, which I have just turned on over here on the stove. Oh no, I just dumped couscous everywhere. Son of a poop.
Oh no, the couscous is loose.
Did you just say the couscous was loose?
Yes.
Hold on. This guy. You want to explain to everybody why you're dressed in a parka and a hoodie and a t-shirt like you live in Alaska?
In shorts.
In shorts, like you live in Alaska?
Like a real Michigander.
Basically, this is a Michigander. Where's your flip-flops?
I can't do flip-flops.
So why are you dressed like this? Quickly, because these videos tend to get long anyway and you talk slow.
Because
I say that with love.
She keeps yelling at me because I'm never wearing shirts whenever she's recording, which, as far as I'm aware, she doesn't necessarily mind, but she gets has to field a lot of comments from people like, does he ever wear shirts?
Yeah.
So in my typical smart aleck nature, when she said that she was going to start recording, seeing as we were just having this conversation, it's like, oh, you're recording, better go throw on a shirt. So I threw on my shirt and I was like, prove a point.
Yeah, he's got a shirt and a hoodie and his Columbia winter jacket. Oh my gosh, why is there so many zippers? You have 2 jackets on? Oh my gosh, it's like a nesting doll.
I'm too exposed.
Hold that. So yeah, we get comments because when he's at home, him and Jackson, neither of them like wearing shirts, which to me, I don't care. It's whatever. Shirts are evil. But when I record, I feel like YouTube probably doesn't want so much flesh tone in their videos.
Probably not.
And then also I get comments like, why is he always half naked or whatnot? So
I guess this is another opportunity. Is that weird? Like, I always grew up like, so long as you're not having company over, the men of the house want to walk around without shirts on. That's not weird. Just like most of the time, the women of the house walk around with just oversized shirts on and no pants.
Not most of the time. Sometimes I'll have booty shorts on underneath it. But for me, they can't see that part. They just see my shirt. I am wearing yoga pants right now, though, and a tank top. Anyway, this is what's happening in my house. I'm getting back to dinner while this guy decides to do a runway fashion show through my kitchen. Bye. Oh my.
You make sure I'm all you've missed. Baby, it takes just one kiss. Many years have gone by. Many tears have dried out. I know that I will be with you as long as you still want me to.
I'm going to drizzle olive oil on the veggies. These are going into a 450-degree preheated oven. The water for the couscous is boiling, so I'm gonna put that on for 6 to 7 minutes until al dente, and then drain it. I'm not sure what's next after that. I'll have to read the recipe, but this is where we're at so far. Also adding, sorry if the lights are being wonky, we are trying to fix our hue lights in the kitchen, which are like digital, app controlled, fancy things. Anyway, I'm adding some cumin to this, and I'm gonna toss it real quick so it's not all like bunched up in one area.
You make sure I'm all you've missed. Baby, it takes just one kiss. The best thing I did, and I want you to know, was letting you in. From that moment I knew that you were all I missed. Baby, it took just one kiss. 'Cause here in your arms.
All right, now I'm gonna make a sour cream like drizzle topping. I'm going to use the sour cream, about half of the lemon zest, salt, pepper, and then 2 tablespoons of water. And this will be what you drizzle over the top of your couscous bowl. Alright, so in the frying pan that we cooked the chicken in, you're gonna put 1/3 cup of water, about a tablespoon of lemon juice, the chicken stock concentrate. You're gonna bring this up to a simmer until it makes kind of like a glaze. Also going to add some pepper to this. The chicken stock is gonna be salty as it is. You don't need to add extra salt to this portion. I'm gonna bring this up to a boil, and like I said, just kind of thicken it and make it into a glaze. So that's gonna take a few minutes. And then to this, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of butter. Dinner is done. The kids are trying little bowls. I told them they had to try it. Neither of them were real amused with what it looked like, but they are gonna try it, and then they're eating some leftovers and stuff from the other night, which have to be eaten anyway, so it is what it is. And then here is mine and Will's bowls, and then there's our wine. If you are able to get your hands on this Sweet Revenge wine, it's by St. Julian Winery in Michigan. We bought a case of it when we went to Michigan. You're too close, And then here's the leftovers. There probably won't be much leftovers. That's probably one more decent sized bowl, like once you put it all together. If you're a state that can have wine shipped to you, you can order it from their website. We unfortunately cannot have wine shipped to us in Kentucky, but it's delicious. It's a sweet red fruit wine. It's our favorite.
Sweet Revenge is good. The Envy isn't bad. Social Butterfly is good.
Yeah, they have an entire line of really good. On the Town was another one that we didn't mind. But we are sweet wine drinkers, and we're gonna sit down and drink some wine and eat some food and watch Big Bang Theory. Look, he's wearing a shirt. Yay!
Oh, what a hopeless case we could be. Yeah. Oh, what a hopeless place that we're in. But I'm your liability.
Hey friends, it is Tuesday night. We are having just simple sandwiches and sides. The kids are sharing a turkey and cheese. Jackson's having a yogurt with some pear slices. Alice is having a blueberry applesauce with some pear slices. I've got a sandwich. I'll probably get some chips or something to go with it. And then Will had leftover meatballs and rice. So super easy. Oh, Jackson's opening something else too. Do you need some help with that?
No, I got it.
You got it? What are they? Grips?
Chip peanuts.
Are they, which one? Oh, the little chocolate chip cookie things again. So that's what we're having for dinner. Just easy, cleaning out the fridge a bit. Hey friends, welcome back. It is Wednesday night and I'm making a very quick tikka masala in my pressure cooker. I've got a bag of Tyson frozen chicken breast. This whole thing is just gonna get dumped in here. Not the bag, obviously. I'm gonna dice 1 green pepper, 1 jar of tikka masala sauce. I get this from Aldi. 1 can of petite diced peppers with chilies, and 1 can of coconut milk. So I've also got jasmine rice I'm cooking on the stove. You've seen me rinse and cook rice. That's nothing new if you've been around. So I'm just gonna chop this pepper, dump everything in, and put it on the chicken setting on the pressure cooker.
Everybody's been saying that you're up to no good. Everyone has been telling me that you got me hooked. You're playing it big time. You're feeding me lies. Everyone has been bugging me to sever the ties. But I would never, ever, ever would have believed them. No reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see. But now the never, ever, ever seem to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. Shouldn't know by your rap sheet.
All right friends, here is dinner. The kids don't care for rice, so they just have some of the chicken mixture. All I did once this was done is I took my hand mixer and just shredded it all together. I let it cool down a little bit first, otherwise you might get splattered with really hot juices. So they've got that with some mandarin oranges, and then Will and I've got the rice underneath and then the chicken mixture on top. And we've still got a little bit of rice. There will be probably a little bit of leftovers, which is good as we head into end of this week before we leave for vacation. And that way I'm not having to cook more meals than necessary, and we can clean the fridge out. So we're gonna go ahead and eat, and we will see you tomorrow. Hey friends, it is Thursday night. We are making Mexican corn street tacos. So this is a meatless meal. We've got 2 cans of corn, 2 cans or containers of black beans, 1 onion, 2 jalapenos, 2 Roma tomatoes, 2 limes, about a tablespoon of ancho chili powder, 2 tablespoons butter, cup of pepper jack cheese, about a ½ cup of sour cream, and then street taco sized tortillas. So let's get to prepping.
But now I am telling you, I'm going to smile. But I would never, ever, ever would have believed them. No reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see. But now the never, ever, ever seem to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky.
And in true me fashion, I'm listening to an audiobook. This is Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. I got it on the Libby app through my library. She is one of my favorite authors. She's amazing. Check her out. I have not read anything by her that I haven't liked. So right now I'm just prepping some of the produce to make like a pico de gallo type thing. I've got the oven preheated to 450 because at the very end you're going to put everything assembled and you're gonna cook them in the oven. So I'm gonna continue prepping veggies and listening to my story.
Looking now, it's my time. Ain't no looking back, I'm on the right track. Here she goes. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star. And in a week or two, I won't remember who you are. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star. And in a week or two, I won't remember who you are.
I would do anything just to get you back again. I would do anything at all. I know I'm not innocent, you deserve a better man. But let me just hold your hand once more. Ooh, 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 I wanna take you out. Ooh, 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 show you what I'm all about. Ooh, ooh, make up for what we lost. Tonight is the night that we're gonna fall in love. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin. 'Cause we're still sleeping in my head. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has
All right, so what you saw me do there, I made the pico de gallo, onion, jalapeno, tomato, lime juice, salt, and pepper. This is sliced jalapeno with lime juice and salt. This is going to quick pickle this, and you'll use the juice from this, I think, later in the recipe, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna pull that back up and see where to go. So now I've just got a small pot heating on the oven. We are going to put half of the remaining onion in here and cook that a little bit with some salt and pepper. Once that is kind of softened, about 3 or 4 minutes, you're going to add the beans in their juice, and you're also going to add about half a tablespoon of the ancho chili powder. So this is going to make a mashed black bean mixture of sorts. So let me get my little spatula and get these onions cooked, and then I will just throw everything else in. Let it simmer until it thickens, and then you're going to mash it with a potato masher. In the meantime, I'm also going to start a corn mixture over here in my frying pan, so let's move over there.
about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin. 'Cause we're still sleeping in my head. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin.
Alright, so as you can see, I am just melting 2 tablespoons of butter over high heat. We're going to add the corn, salt and pepper. You're going to cook that until the corn starts to like char. Then you're going to turn it off. You're going to add the remaining onion, half your sour cream, the juice from your pickled jalapenos, which is again just lime juice and salt, and then the rest of the chili powder.
I never understood a word they said. Kept running in the woods alone instead. Somewhere, somehow, I guess I lost it all. Try to keep it up and standing tall. Why don't you stay, stay, 'cause I could really use a friend. Stay, please stay, 'cause my heart really needs a man. Somewhere, somehow, I guess I lost it all. Stay, stay here with me. I'm trying to make it up for my mistakes. But everywhere I turn, some hearts will break.
So this is the first batch. I put a little bit of extra cheese on these. I will probably pull out some more cheese out of the fridge because that's all I've got left for 6 more, because we we have 12 tortillas. So this is gonna go in the 450-degree oven for about 2 minutes just to melt the cheese, and then you're gonna top it with the rest of your toppings and serve it.
Please stay, 'cause my heart really needs a man. Somewhere, somehow, I guess I lost it all. Stay here with me.
And here is the finished product. It looks amazing, smells amazing, and we can't wait to eat it. So I'm gonna plate some of these up, and then I'll make the other ones if we're still hungry. I do still have the oven on. We've got extra beans, which these will thicken a little bit more as they sit. Corn mixture, oops, did you see it? Corn mixture, pico. The sour cream, I added a tad bit of water and then lime juice. That's something that I learned over cooking like Mexican dishes, is making like a lime crema drizzle. So these are used. And then cheese, I might have to get more out of the fridge, but we are ready to eat, so we will see you tomorrow. It's Friday night and it's pizza night. I feel like I sing that in like the last few dinner videos, but it's Friday night and it's pizza night. And there wasn't a whole lot of cooking, which is good because I didn't feel like cooking because I have a headache. Also, a bloodshot eye. Let me see if I can show you without freaking you out. See this? Yeah, that's fun, right? A few days before vacation, which is why I'm not wearing contacts or makeup or anything. It's just a burst blood vessel. I don't know if it was from rubbing my eyes, coughing, or sneezing, because I've got like some seasonal allergy crud going on. I've never had that happen before, but it looks freaky. The kids are like totally turned off by it, which is understandable. So, dinner is done. We're gonna eat.
Can I see
My eye? I have shown you my eye multiple times.
I'm gonna see if it's better.
It's not. It won't get better for a few weeks. So, that's that. And typically I do our dinner videos through Saturday, but tomorrow is just leftovers, cleaning out the fridge, and the same thing for Sunday. So, and then we will be on vacation, and you won't get another dinner or like any of the food videos. But I've got a lot of fun videos coming up for you. Actually, this is at the very end of the fun videos. I pushed this at the end so you could watch the fun stuff first, so ignore all that. Enjoy. We're gonna eat some pizza. Have a good week. I don't know what day this goes up. I think it's a Wednesday. Bye. All right, friends, there was another week of dinners and cooking and eating and joy and family and friends and love and blah. Thank you so much for watching. Drop me a comment. Let me know what your favorite meal was from this past week. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye.